My name's Jeff Hiatt. I'm on the board of Veterans Count. Veterans Count is an organization that raises funds for troops coming back from deployment and their families, and also prior serving veterans. We've been in the New Hampshire and Maine and Vermont region working on this since 2007, and we raise funds in a wide variety of ways. Everything from the Pack and Boots race, which is a 5K road race. We do a big gala, which is a black tie event. We came up with this about a year ago, this Eagle auction program, as a way of raising funds. What this process or program is we have 45 different sponsoring businesses, largely around the seacoast, that are sponsoring our Eagles. They've all contributed, and they will get to display the Eagles once decorated at their business for the summertime. Local artists are being asked to decorate them, and they are paid for that service. As you can see, Colleen Sgroi has done a couple for us. She did our Red Sox Eagle, and she's also doing the Gary Sinise Eagle. This Eagle has gone with the Gary Sinise / Bubba Gump / Forrest Gump theme, and Gary Sinise was very kind to allow us to sign a guitar. So he's signed and contributed a guitar for us so that it will be auctioned off as a package. This is actually a guitar that is a high quality guitar. It's not one we just picked up randomly. It's one that he would actually play with his band, Lieutenant Dan's band. Gary Sinise played a character in Forrest Gump that was a veteran and lost his legs in Vietnam, and so he became very acquainted with the plight of veterans, and he's now really embraced doing work to help benefit veterans. And he heard about our project and said he would be willing to sign a guitar. So it's a real nice guitar, and it will hopefully increase the value when we do the auction. The auction we're doing is on November 11th, which is Veterans Day, ironically, and a part of the plan, and that will be at Service Credit Union in Portsmouth, New Hampshire. And we're expecting probably somewhere between 200 and 300 people to be at the auction, bidding on everything from a Jimmy Buffett guitar, Gary Sinise's guitar, the Red Sox, we've got Patriots, Celtics and Bruins, and then lots and lots of other ones. We have a Tony Hawk Eagle. So we have celebrity Eagles, and we have the standard Eagles that are designed by local artists. This is what would generally be called a public art project, and what that means is the Eagles will spend the summer at the businesses. If the businesses have an outdoor venue that it can be displayed at conveniently, they'll have it on display outside. The idea of the art is that it will draw attention to these Eagles because they are striking and they are beautiful. People will then look at them, see the plaque on the front, and realize it makes that there's something more to it than just a pretty eagle, and they'll then investigate our cause, Veterans Count. And so on each eagle will be a bronze plaque that has the name of the artist, the name of the sponsoring business, our name, Veterans Count, probably our website, and if the eagle has a particular name, then that will be on there as well. And there's probably a few things I'm forgetting that might be on there. It won't be overdone though, but it'll be a nice plaque. Things when we were asking for submissions from the artists, we put it out there on various forms of social media and artist guilds and all kinds of different places that artists congregate, and we asked them to design on a piece of paper what they might like to do for an eagle that would look somewhat like this, or just the blank form, and they got to design it. Oftentimes the artists would submit their inspiration for the work that they've done, whether it was my mother or father served, my uncle, or I never served myself, but I always thought it would be a good thing to have done. So many artists have a story that goes with it, whether it's they served or their parents did, and it became a real nice draw and further incorporated the artist community into the veterans community for us. A lot of people, when I was younger, the troops coming back from Vietnam were not treated very well, and that created its own set of problems. I'm glad to see that now it's turned around and the veterans are getting the respect they deserve, but there's still a large problem, especially in New Hampshire, where we are the only state in the country that doesn't have its own VA hospital. So our veterans have to either travel to Boston or Maine or Vermont to get any kind of treatment in a full service hospital. There are efforts underway that the hospitals are joining together to serve, not truly as a VA hospital, but to serve the veteran population, and that's working out very nicely, but it's only in the formative stages right now. For younger folks, so the good news is we've helped instigate that change. For younger folks, they have to understand, hopefully this will maybe bring it to their minds a little more, that as young people, everything that we enjoy in the United States is because we had to do work, and that work is oftentimes on the back of the veterans doing the work to protect the rights that we have, that the Constitution has given us, and without the troops to back up everything that we have in this country, everything would be lost and eroded away. And that's what Veterans Count is trying to help the troops that have done the work, trying to help them have as good a life as they can coming back, and helping them get everything they should deserve, or that they deserve and that they should expect from the country.
So I got involved in by one of my clients that called me. His name is Jeff Hiatt, and he is on the board of Veterans Counts. So he asked me if I would get involved and put out a call to artists in the Lowell, Billerica area to see if artists wanted to paint one of these eagles. So they created, so you get these eagles that are all made from fiberglass, and there's going to be 45 eagles, and each artist designed their own design for them. So I designed mine, I put mine into that. They had it online, and then businesses come in and sponsor the artists. So artists receive a stipend for doing the eagle, which is paid by the sponsor, and then they get auctioned. I got a call while I was away on vacation, and Jeff had told me that the Red Sox had agreed to sign an eagle, and the only eagle he had was the sample that he was wheeling around to show everybody as he was building up publicity for this project. And he said, I need somebody to paint this in 2 weeks, so would you like to do it? And I said, yeah. So suddenly I was inundated with Fenway Park and Red Sox and all that information, and so I started painting the Red Sox eagle, and that took us to going to a Red Sox game, and all the Red Sox signed the eagle, and I was out in the field at home plate during one of the games. It was very exciting and very rewarding, but my point of contact with the veterans was out on the field when they were thanking me for doing what I did, and for how much money that this would bring. We got it evaluated, and they said $25,000 or more, and that meeting those veterans connected me to the project, and I just felt that aha moment of like, these people are real people that have real needs, that are coming back from war, that have protected us, and they should be honored and respected and helped. And I'm doing my part as an artist, and I love the fact that art has this kind of power to bring in funds like that.
I've been on the board for 3 years now, which is a great organization raising funds. And I got involved because I really didn't know anything about the veterans serving until I had a nephew go to Iraq for two tough tours. And he went in for the surge, he stayed for the full 5 years, came out, and within 2 years of him coming back, he OD'd. And he's down in Arlington now. So I'm really doing everything that I can to raise money for the guys that come back that really need our help. They don't even know it when they come back, but they do. And we're there for them and their families.